Hey reader fam, today I'm going to be sharing with you the books that I've picked up in the month of September. This video is being sponsored by Penguin Random House, Scholastic, and Source Books. So without further ado, let me show you guys the books that I picked up this month. The first book I got my hands on this month is Empire of Storms by Sarah J. Maas. This is the 5th book in the Throne of Glass series. I've already read it, and it slayed my life, and I'm not okay, but everything's fine, it's all good in the hood. I've already posted a review on this book, so if you read this book and want to hear all my thoughts, then I will leave a link to that down below. If you haven't read the Throne of Glass series, go check it out and become Throne of Glass trash like the rest of us. Then I got my hands on the Booksplosion Book of the Month for the month of September. Wait, hold on, I have to take the call. Don't you guys just love my humor? I just threw shade at myself because I know how annoying I am. I've been hearing from a lot of you guys that this book is super creepy, so I'm super interested to hear what that's all about. I haven't gotten the chance to read this book yet, but I'll obviously have it done before the 30th because that's when our live show is. You guys still have time to go pick up this book and join us. Our live show is on September 30th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over on Poland Bananas Books channel. This takes place in a world where Ireland has been cut off from the rest of the world. No one's allowed in and no one's allowed out, and every teenager is forced to take on the call, which basically means that they have to go to this area in Ireland called the Greyland, and they have to endure a bunch of scary and terrifying things. I have no idea what those scary and terrifying things are because I haven't read the book yet, but I'll find out soon enough, and I can't wait to figure out what it's all about because this book is just so mysterious to me. I have no idea what takes place in the Greyland, but I have a feeling it's a place where none of us want to go. Thankfully, it's only fictional. Or at least I hope it is. What if it's real? Anyways, if that sounds interesting to you, go pick it up and join us for the Booksplosion Book of the Month. Hey, 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 hey. Then I got my hands on The Forgetting, and I forgot what this book is about. Psych! I held an arc of this book over the summer, and then I got my hands on this beautiful physical edition of this book. It's so beautiful, and it's shiny, and it's got a nice texture to it. Oh yeah. This story follows a girl by the name of Nadia who lives in this place that's cut off from the rest of the world. I've got lots of books on my TBR that take place in places that are cut off from the rest of the world. Anyways, this place is kind of like a safe haven. It's a white stoned wall structure where life is safe and organized, and every 12 years they enter the Forgetting, where they just forget everything about their pasts. But our main character Nadia is the only one that remembers everything. She's the only one who has not forgotten. Dun dun dun! I'm so flippin' intrigued by that synopsis. I would be scared out of my mind to forget everything I've ever known, but at the same time, if I were to enter the Forgetting, I wouldn't remember to be scared, I guess. The next book I have is Labyrinth Lost, and this book is so beautiful. Does that work? Is it lined up with my face? I can't see. This story is kind of about a tragic accident, but I'm not gonna lie, when I first read it, I was like, is this gonna end up being some kind of like crazy comedy? Because I'd be so down for that, because it kind of sounds funny, but also it sounds awful. In this book, we have this witch by the name of Alex, and she hates magic. And one day she attempts this spell to get rid of her magic, but instead of losing her powers, it backfires and she loses her family. So she must find a way to get her family back. That just sounds like something that I would do if I was a wizard. Like, I probably wouldn't hate my magic, I would think it was awesome, but I would do some kind of spell and expect it to do something super awesome, but then something tragic would happen. Like I said, I don't know if this story is on the comedic side of things, but doesn't that sound like it could be a hilarious story? I don't know, maybe I'm alone in thinking that, but either way, I'm curious to find out the direction the author takes the story in. Then I've got A Shadow Bright and Burning, and spoiler alert, I've already read this book and I loved it. It was so good. This is the story of Henrietta Howell, who is the first female sorcerer in hundreds of years, but she keeps her magic hidden in fear that she will get killed because of it, until one day she's forced to use it when saving a friend. But come to her surprise, instead of being executed, she's praised and she's painted as the chosen one. This is such a fun book. I so enjoyed my time reading it. If you like the Infernal Devices, this has a similar vibe to it, so definitely check this out if you enjoyed that trilogy. You'll start reading this book and you'll think that it's full of cliches, but then the author will just surprise you with the things that she does with those tropes, and you'll find yourself really enjoying this book, or at least I did. I really liked this book a lot. And finally, the last book that I picked up is Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard. And the reason that I picked this book up is because in October, our Booksplosion Book of the Month is actually going to be the second book within this series. So in order to read the second book, I need to read the first book, obviously. Whoa, I just realized that the sword is levitating. Is he making it do that? Is he making the sword levitate? Can I make this book levitate? I'm gonna try. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Nope, doesn't work. My cousin has actually been hounding me about reading this book, so I'm excited to give this one a go. I honestly have no idea what it's about. I know that Magnus Chase has a connection to somebody in the Percy Jackson series, but I don't know who. I think it might be Annabeth, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Either way, I'm looking forward to reading this and to seeing what it's all about. So those are the books that I picked up in the month of September. You guys should let me know down below if you have read any of these books and what you thought about them, or let me know down below a book that you picked up in the month of September. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so click subscribe if you want to be notified for when I post new videos. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you soon with a new video. Bye, chew.
Turning into a pirate, going on an adventure. So excited. Give me your best arg. Arg. Zoe, give me your best arg. Arg. Beautiful.